softball. Catchers behind home plate. They have the most protective gear. They have a helmet, a face mask, a neck guard, a very protective chest pad. They have leg protection as guards that are very padded and very protective. First, second, and third base obviously covers the base and tries to get the runner out. They should be flexible so they can reach for the ball and try to get the ball. They have to be able to catch. Shortstop is between second and third base. They are just the assistants for that. They usually have a very good strong throw so they can get from short to first, because most people are right-handed and they hit over to shortstop. Pitcher throws the ball, obviously, at the catcher, and they throw at different speeds. They throw different types of balls, like curveball, fastball, slow ball, that kind of stuff. Outfield, you have to be a good thrower so you can get it from outfield to the infield. They run around a lot, try to catch pop flies and stuff. There are 4 outfielders. There is left field, there's right field, there's left center, and then there's right center.
Well, I was primarily an outfielder when I played, so obviously in the field we didn't wear anything. But when I was very young, we would use primitive kind of batting helmets. They didn't really provide much protection. The catchers used standard wire masks and very, very simplified chest protectors and leg guards. Well, that varied by the league you were playing in, but mostly with younger kids, there are always coaches and probably multiple coaches. Recreational teams usually just had a team captain or an organizer, but no formal coaches, no. Well, that's changed over time. Long ago, it was always the same configuration as baseball, which was with 9 players in the field. But then, in an attempt in recreational leagues to get more people playing, they would have 10 people in the field, which was usually done by having 4 outfielders or meaning just spread across the outfield from left to right, and or a short fielder who would play in the predominant field of the batter. In terms of the other side of the ball, when people were batting, there would be some leagues greatly enhanced the participation rates by including not only the 10 players on the field, but a designated hitter too, so you actually bat 11 people, so a lot more people could play. When I was a kid, every single bat was wood, generally made from nice heavy straight grained wood like ash or hickory, and slightly different designs for baseball and softball. But that stayed that way till probably up in the 70s when they started using aluminum bats. Aluminum bats gave way to alloy bats, double walls, highly sophisticated materials that produced an awful lot more.
Well, when I'm batting, I have to have a helmet on. My helmet has a mask across my face. It's a very, very padded helmet, and I wear batting gloves so I don't get blisters, and I have my bat. When I'm in the field, I usually have my glove, a mouth guard. That's if I'm in the infield as a shortstop or first baseman or third baseman, but when I play catcher, I have a very, very padded helmet with a mask across the whole face, a neck pad, a very padded chest pad, very, very heavy leg protectors. We have both. For my school, there's 2 coaches and a team captain or multiple team captains for my TPSS league. I think there's just 2 coaches. There are 10 players on the field during a game. I use an aluminum alloy bat, which is 30 inches long and 22 ounces. This year I'm going to be moving up to a heavier bat because it's too short for me and it's too light.
There were lots of memorable experiences, but one of the most fun experiences was in 1997 in an intramural league at the Naval Academy, where I played on a team with a bunch of co-workers. We had a great time. We played all summer and we ended up winning the league championship. And it was such a great bunch of guys. We had so much fun during the season, as well as on the night of the championship. It was just tremendous. A lot of running and jumping and having a great time. Yeah.
Any memorable experiences? Okay, there are a few, but my favorite one is during one game, I was on first base, and my friend Andrea, who bats after me, hit the ball. It went right to the shortstop. So when I was running to second base, my coach told me to slide. I slid. They threw it past second base, and my coach told me to keep going. So I ran, and then they're throwing it at third base. He told me to slide, and I slid again. And I remember that hurt a lot because I had raspberries, which are like burns, like irritations and rashes on your legs. And I just remember because it was the first time that I actually got over my fear of sliding.